Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dreamhack Kaspersky tournament, brought to you by Quake Live. What? Kind of brought to you by Quake Live. It's a fucking Quake Live game. Oh my god, I need more sleep. Brought to you by levelupyourgame.net. No one's told me if I'm live. Someone just said go live, Jay. I have no confirmation. Am I live? I don't know. I am live. I am being told I am indeed alive. There is no dead commentator here. All right, then, so we're going to be moving into the first game. It should be kicking off sometime soon. We just have the final player connecting. The game at hand is, of course, going to be Guard versus spart1e. I can also tell you about the maps. They have been eliminated and chosen. So the two maps eliminated were T9 and T6. Not sure who eliminated those, but I do believe T6. That should be T7. What the hell? These admins are smoking. So T7 most likely taken out by Guard, T9 taken out by spart1e, and we're going to be playing ZTN, DM13, and DM6. I'm currently on mono sound, and I'm shouting because someone was playing someone was playing ridiculously loud Poker Face. I think there's a live band and they just sang Poker Face. How are they going to be live? I don't know. So I'm going to just up my in-game volume because I literally can't hear anybody. I also have a mono sound, and the reason I have mono sound is because Guard hasn't been to a LAN event for over 5 years, and he turned up with the shittest pair of headphones I've ever seen in my life. And so I decided to give him my Sennheiser HD 260s, which I use so I can block out my own thoughts. And he's plenty playing on those, so you can actually hear what's going on. Really, really noisy in the Dream Arena at the moment. You know, it is a festival. You know, they are running a pro tournament, but sometimes they kind of clash. And we definitely have a noisy tournament, so I, deemed it worthy to give my headphones over. I do have mono sound, so I won't be able to hear so good what's going on left and right. But either way, oh, okay. By the way, there's a guy in the IRC channel, Level Up, which is QuakeNet.org, and he can't get the stream working, and his name's Stayfon, like something. Go help him. Help this man right now. There he is. I can just write his name. We're all gonna help him. Everybody, it's like it's the motion. Trance is now fixing it for him. We're gonna try. Yeah, I can't actually hear my own voice, so hopefully my levels I'm not screaming at the top of my lungs to you. Probably am. Oh well. Yeah, but we're going to get these guys in game. I'm already in the server. Trance is probably connecting already. Yeah, he's also in the server. So I can literally get him ready when I want, I guess. spart1e has only just got in the server, and he's not even in warm-up. Maddox is hogging it. Not sure what's going on, but find out. And this should be a really good game. It's going to be Guard's first LAN appearance. I mean, you know, a lot of people call him a dodger, a LAN dodger. And we'll have to see. I mean, he's already taken a 3-1 score in his previous warm-up games. Maddox just beat him, but, you know, he's on a mission right now. Maddox is the Chuck Norris of this tournament. He's going to be roundhouse kicking people out of it. If I stop talking, by the way, I know it's a rarity. It's because I'm drinking Pepsi. There is a giant... Oh. Yeah. Okay. Probably not. Yeah, so, yeah, there's a fridge behind me, and it's a Pepsi fridge, and I got loads of Pepsi, so it's gonna be cool for the whole weekend. Rather good beverages available, but I'm just drinking this one, because it's free! Right, I'm getting more information from PAX. Admin is useless. I was like, I took the bit of paper with the maps, and I gave it away, and he just gave it back to me, like, here you go. Thanks. Oh, we're in the game, Trans. We've got to spectate, we're failing. Oh, they've changed server. Being ninjas. I'm not sure really who's going to come out on top of this one. This is very much an unknown matchup. We've got Fox and Demon going on at the same time, and we're going to be trying to give you all the stats from the tournament. It's something that I've been doing for the Extreme Masters and thinks needs to be done, and Bettiger obviously thinks it's awesome too. So him and Vor from Level Up Your Game are going to get stats like, you know, how many rocket kills they get, you know, how many rocket kills they died to, you know, maybe their overall accuracies. You know, I worked out the Extreme Masters, the best aimer overall was Strengths by 1% over Sturmy. He out-aimed in the European regionals. So that was an interesting fact for me. But yeah, they would end in their games. I think Zamus was actually the strongest aimer out of group stages in the Extreme Masters European Championships. But then it went through the final thing, you know, kind of, he kind of dropped off. And then it became a battle between Strengths and Sturmy. Alright, it looks like they're on another server. I'll be joining. Will be joining shortly, and we'll get these guys go. So I'll give them the thumbs up in game, and then we'll get you guys in. Once again, you know, thanks to Level Up for giving me a stream to commentate. I'll see if there's any players to bring over for an interview when I can get a chance. But also, we are going to be doing Group A and Group B. So you will be seeing, you know, later on, you're going to be seeing Maddox play, you're going to see Fox play, you're going to see Noctis play, you're going to see JP from the BYOC play. And, yeah, it's all going to get a little bit personal. Because you do... Password in caps, didn't work. Okay, I'm on now. Yeah, but it's, you know, getting out of group is... Pax, you have a message for me. What is it? Do you like me? Yes, no, tick box? Wait. There? Pax is telling me to get on the server. I'm on it. The password's the same. And thanks for id Software, by the way, once again, supporting Quake Live tournaments. They've set us up with servers here. They were up last night, making sure everything was working properly, testing it with the admins. Big shout out to the admins. We've got Blaze here, who posts on ES Reality. We've got Ash, also known as Pax, and we've got Styles, and id Software, you know, continue supporting. It's a free game. What I want you to do is just go and spam everybody to watch the stream. As we go live into the group stages of Dreamhack, and Guard picks up the first kill just before Mega was going to be taken, and that's a nice kill for him. He's almost, oh, he was very, very lucky to get away from the situation there. He was almost killed with a shot. Oh, we just got Trans connecting. Oh my God, Trans, you're dying. Trans is failing us. Yeah, they just kind of started without me. Like, Pax was just like, yeah, I'm going to tell him to go. But, so, Trans, sort it out, Trans. This is your moment to shine. If you get disconnected again, you're fired from your job that you do for free. Alright, we're in game. What you missed was, Guard and spart1e spawned both grenade launcher. One of them got the shotgun, it was spart1e. Guard had a machine gun, and he killed spart1e just before he got the Mega. Picked it up, but spart1e has put it back. But Guard is definitely playing a decent game here. He's had a decent amount of items. Mega's going to be a good play for weapon. This could be dangerous for spart1e. Decides to back away from the shotgun fight. And Guard is a little bit out of position in my opinion. He's moved around to try and take health that wasn't there. He's now got himself for two 25s, but he needs to commit to one of these items. spart1e is most likely going to want the Mega. It is the stronger item normally on ZTN, where of course they are able to get a lot of armor. There's one red, two yellows. Guard will take it. Nice little move from him. And he's even going to drop down, and that's risky, but look at the first rocket from Guard. Oh my God. And the final rocket, this first and the third were absolute champion rockets, and that's going to equal surely an LG kill. spart1e is diving and ducking around, but doesn't get away. And Guard knew he had it set up, and what a great play from the man. He's got pierced ears, by the way. Both of his ears are pierced, just so you know. If you want to like judge what Guard is, I don't know what that means in Lithuania, but in England it means like you want to fight or you know something else. But yeah, but he's an awesome guy, and he's using my headphones, so if he wins, he owes me. Guard then, no Mega available for him. I'm not even sure he knows when exactly it's going to be up, and he is in a bad situation now. And there comes a great rocket from spart1e. That's going to bring us back to a tight game again. Switching over to spart1e. Me, I know Trans has got you covered with terms of who he's following. 100 health, 100 armor. There comes the Mega, nicely timed. Good railgun shot on the exit. Top yellow's available. Guard is going to go for it, but he knows he's going to be in trouble. Trying to stop spart1e getting up with rockets, and almost successful, but it's almost good enough he got away with his life, and now he can maybe get past mid-level, and he does do so. Doesn't connect with the rocket, but he has done very well out of that situation, Guard. That one railgun pushing him through the teleporter, you know, and only one armor being up. He didn't die over it, he didn't take it, but he got away and he got the other yellow. And he's going to get jumped here. Good play from spart1e. He needs to start hitting some better rockets. There comes one finally. And I think he had a few rocket shots that he didn't really connect with, so maybe he's not kind of found his pace just yet. This is going to be a nice one for him. Takes a big shotgun blast, but certainly worth it for taking the kill. 50 health might be available. It should be. There it is. And that's a free kill then for spart1e. Guard's going to come off the bat aggressive, and I'm not sure if that's the best idea. spart1e has taken a little bit of damage, but you know, there's items up on the map that Guard could be taking, and now he's going to have a tough time. He should really push for the Mega attack, and here it comes. Good switch out to the rocket launcher. spart1e stood on the Mega a second too early. He's delayed the spawn, and he could be punished here as well. That was a big shot by Guard. spart1e missed the railgun shot that was crucial, and Guard's rocket was really well placed. He actually jumped to fire a rocket at the angle, and just a really close matchup between these players. And you know, I'm impressed. This is you know, a lad that no one thought they were going to see at a LAN event. He's come because he actually just said he wanted to meet everybody. It was more about being here than it was, you know, trying to prove yourself as a LAN player or something. And he's taking someone on from Fnatic that has had previously fantastic results. Mega's up. Taken, but also a railgun to the face was a compliment to spart1e, so not going to nullify that Mega completely. And Guard did hit one back, so he should have been in an advantage, but now he's taken that rail and rocket. He is definitely out of an advantage. In fact, they sit exactly level. spart1e has position on map. Guard's going to try and jump in, but that's the position that takes advantage of the situation. spart1e forced the Guard to come center map. LG was successful. There was a grenade hit there as well, and spart1e picks up the lead. We move into halftime, 5-4. Nice pickup of the Mega. Once again, great play from Guard to kind of put that shot in. A little bit sloppy. Should have predicted that spart1e could have done that. And he's taken that railgun shot, which means that Mega, that yellow armor won't be in play. And I don't see him challenging for the red. So spart1e knows he's got a big advantage. All he's got to do is find him, check in the corners. He knows that yellow's up. And now he knows that his opponent has absolutely nothing. He is safe for this Mega. He's even going to go out and start roaming away from Mega, taking another yellow, and he's going to go back to Mega. And I don't think Guard can even challenge Mega. So spart1e knows that he can just walk and take it. This is brilliant play from spart1e. And, you know, Guard can't even take the red. So the game has been so, like, close. But now look what's happened. You know, Guard has nothing. spart1e has everything. But, you know, Guard is Eastern European. So if he's true Eastern European blood, he's going to be able to run this one down to the wire without losing a frag until he's got an advantage. You know, that's what Cooler School promotes there. So we'll have to see if he can do this. So, spart1e, 100, 200. Guard, 24 armor, 83 health. You can hear background noises, you know, massive bass. It's, I do apologize. That was a big... I felt like spart1e was looking for something more secure, so he was looking for a shot without a railgun, but really he should have just been with the railgun, because every time he hits a railgun, he's basically winning, and even if he doesn't hit a railgun, doesn't matter so much. But, you know, not connecting damage and taking it gives Guard the ability to stack up, and that's the last thing you want to happen. If Guard takes this yellow, and spart1e comes in, he's trying to deny the yellow, but Guard hits a fantastic railgun shot. And he even kind of like surprises himself where spart1e was. He thought spart1e rocket jumped up behind him, and he wasn't facing the right way. But he is fighting like a boss right now with no armor. Really impressed. And, you know, he's had nothing to play with for 2 minutes now. It was half time that spart1e took the lead. And now Guard is trying to ambush him with a railgun. Doesn't happen. Switching over to spart1e. And he's kind of really not got a track on his opponent, Guard, but he's got a track on items, and normally this can be enough, and that was very lucky from Guard not to get hit by that rocket, just skim past him. And it really could have been the move that spart1e needed. But as I say, spart1e doesn't have a track on his opponent, he's got a track on items, and it's Guard that comes in with the surprise. But of course, he will be shut down a little bit late on the timing. A lot of grenades to jump through, and spart1e will take another point. And the bad thing about this for guard is like spart1e knows he's got the bottom yellow. This bottom yellow is going to give him a big advantage. He could even like, yeah, just kind of push into center map. You could take the shards. I'm lagging a little bit here. I don't know why. I'm actually lagging here while I'm watching. Maybe it's just something to do with my config or PC, or it can't take my awesomeness. Okay, yeah, so config or PC. But we'll have to see. It seems okay now. There comes a great kill from spart1e. Guard was hurt from previous fights. Mega's going to be up, and no, I got a feeling this was probably... No, Guard's very good at this map, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was his map choice. I haven't seen him in all the Zotac Cups previously. Of course, Zotac Cup will be going on this Sunday, and you know, maybe Cooler will play in that since he can't play in Dreamhack. But you know, great job to the guys over at Game Sports and Zotac for running that. It's always good to see. And there was a qualifier to get them here, to get some people here. I think Fox won the last one. He even earned himself a VIP wristband. The boss. Nice play from Guard. One more rocket will do it. And that is really impressive. Mega's not up, but what a great rocket kill from Guard. He was spamming, and it's just so, you know, if he can dodge and hit, it's so dangerous. And Guard's rockets seem great, but he's... I mean, spart1e just seems to be like, you know, he's playing this guy at his own pace, and it's working for him. But I felt he was really challenged and pushed, and I felt like Guard showed us more of a personality with how he played than spart1e did. But spart1e definitely has the experience. He has the way, you know, he's got more opportunities to kind of pick at Guard here. And here comes Guard trying to equalize it, and that's going to be the game. Last kill that will matter here was when spart1e shut down Guard off the chase. And, you know, Guard did have to chase. His close range of rocket. Start blowing up. Nice 100 damage to the face. Guard says GG, and it was a GG. Very good performance from both players. spart1e previously in practice had taken a beating from his teammate Strengths, so Strengths is maybe one of them to watch here. But very nice play from him this time round, hitting some nice railgun shots. Just looking at the accuracies, 48% railgun for spart1e, 35 LG. And over the other side, we've got a 31 railgun for Guard, so a big difference there. 28 LG, but his rockets were slightly more effective. And that's where he got his kills from, but it wasn't enough as we finished 11-5 on ZTN. So, refreshing beverage. EM13, the next map that's going to be played. No railgun here, so either way, you got to look at it. Probably Guard's a little bit happier, so I'm not really sure who could have picked ZTN. They didn't write their names down on the score sheet, and I can barely... Can't even like talk to somebody next to me. They can't even hear me. I'm just kind of like isolated. Alright, so I'll get spectated up, and Trads is in here as well from Level Up Your Game. Sure you hang out with us, by the way. You know, a lot of us are in the Quake Live channel over on QuakeNet, so that's just hash Quake Live, and streamers, the guys responsible for bringing you this, are also in Level Up, which is LVL, and then the little up arrow. That's where we're going to be. That's your new GTV where you can ruffle and do whatever. I'm in there as well if you want to talk to me. But also, let's get this tournament. You know, it is a Dreamhack. It's a festival. It's like a celebration of gaming. You know, it's kind of like what QuakeCon is to Quake. This is like just what esports is to Sweden. You know, that's why they come here. And, you know, we got 5,000 euros up for prize money thanks to Kaspersky. You know, so great, you know, we have that. But, of course, you know, we want to get as many people watching Quake as possible. We want to get as many people in the RC channel. So if you're watching this now, you know, just link it. Link it to anybody. Just link it out there. We're going to be live all tonight. We're going to be bringing you, hopefully, almost back-to-back games. I know we're running 2 games at once, and, you know, I'm going to say it first because I just say whatever. That's a fail. I mean, we literally went offline for 2 hours, and we could have played, like, Noctis, Demon, then this game. You know, like, could have just done that. So, you know, it's a little bit of a shame. But at the same time, you know, the admins have to work with what they've been told to do, so maybe next time round everything gets better. But of course, spread the Quake Live love, people. Let's get the stream, let's cap it, let's break the stream, I don't care, we'll get you demos. I do care a little bit. Nice play there from spart1e, hitting some great LG into rockets as he gets the better spawn. And look at this, Guard is not going to be able to get out of there yet, you know. that rocket only needs to just like kind of... how can a rocket like tickle you? I don't know. The rocket would have to tickle him and he would have died. So there it comes in. Nice rocket there. That wasn't an air rocket, I don't think. Hit off the wall, but great 2 kills from spart1e. And he has been hitting the better accuracy as well. So you got to think, you know, if you're going to be pushing spart1e around with LG, better go into strength school. But strength doesn't go to school, kids. He parties. All right then, guard. Great plasma gun. Great comeback weapon. And he hasn't taken the red. And there it comes. And he actually rocket jumps up. Doesn't take the red, but gets the kill. And let's check over with guard. He's got 55 health. He's missed out on the top yellow. He's going to be struggling. Oh my god, it's almost lucky he didn't make the rocket jump up. And he's going to have to defend this point for like 10 seconds if he wants that item, but he's not going to. And he's lost both yellows. And the trouble is, the great for him that there's mega and red at the same time, but by god, if he goes to the wrong one, he's going to get killed. And guess what? You picked wrong. And then, because he lost that one, he loses the other one. So, spart1e is like 200, and guard is like, fuck my life. But guard should have... It's too difficult of a situation, but of course Mega's the more kind of luxury item. It's easier to get, it's easier to get away. You can rocket jump out quite nicely, and red armor is, you know, it's not like you're going to die when you're down there, but sometimes you got to have a feeling that to get away is going to be painful. And, you know, now we see guard running around with no armors. spart1e doing a great job, very patiently waiting out for the items. Once again, you know, spart1e's not on top of his opponent. He's on top of the items, and it's very much a style that I would say Fatality from America mastered. You know, he really didn't care about who you were. He played, you know, he just played the items, and you know, because he played the game so well, you know, it could beat a lesser opponent. You know, when he played somebody like Cooler, like Toxic, then it became a lot trickier. But spart1e, you know, is showing us map control and seems to be enough to push around his opponent. Guard comes back in, once again quite unpredictable with the LG, and one rocket will do it, and just as he gets the kill, spart1e takes the mega, and red armor will spawn for him, needs to get on it, and once again, perfectly timed, and with his 5 frag lead. So very, very tricky here for guard to get back in. It's definitely seeing like, you know, spart1e is just real strong on the items, and to push someone off, you're going to have to catch him out, and you can see how cautious spart1e moves around the map. You know, there it is, and once again he is surprised, but he's not surprised to be put in a bad situation. And now he pulls a move on guard, and he's going to push, and that's a great push with the LG. And you know, guard needs to not try and surprise spart1e as he picks up another frag here, 8-1. Not try and surprise spart1e when spart1e's just going around the map. Try and put him in a bad position. You know, like use the items that you know he's timing and going for to your advantage. Okay, you can't get the red armor, but if he takes red and you deal twice as much damage as red armor, you won that situation. And then maybe when he's taking that much damage, you then take, you know, control of the mega. But guard needs to start working around the items. Now, right now, all I see him doing is kind of just, you know, he's surprising spart1e, but at the wrong time. spart1e doesn't care. So this red armor, that's when we want to see guard. Yeah, even now, playing from this level with an LG is great, you know, and that's it. That's his opportunity, and there comes the kill. So finally, you know, he puts himself in a position that wins him a fight and also the armor, and that's going to be an 8-2 scoreline. We still got 5 minutes 50 to go, but really nice work from guard. spart1e, I felt like he didn't need to drop down to mid-level. I think he was a little bit annoyed, but I think it was like a surprising move either way. And he probably could have traded very easily, LG versus LG. There we go. Guard. A little bit too aggressive out of the mega room there. spart1e just put himself in position. Couple of great rockets, and you know, guard wanted to get back involved because he didn't want to let the red armor go, but give up a frag to... try. Not a good trade-off for him right now. Insane. Absolutely insane, LG. Rocket jump up, and it's going to be LG. This is interesting. He's going to fall down. Oh, and guard picks up the kill with just 30 health. And spart1e was looking for that one rocket shot that was going to mean that he could get the kill. And there comes LG, but look, he's out of ammo. And he should get the red before he replenishes. And he's actually just kind of left the red up. This is really weird. I mean, I know spart1e is like running around the map looking for secondary items, so he did actually find him at the secondary item area. that red's been up on its spot for ages, and Guard doesn't replenish his LG. So had he have actually not done that, had a rocket after one shot, but he comes the red armor pickup, and spart1e has almost done a Houdini, but of course he didn't disappear for long as he tried to drop on Mega, but we saw that before. When someone has the advantage, not going to work. Guard will pick up the kill. Now, Guard gets one yellow, spart1e will get the other. They are even. The only thing that spart1e doesn't have is an LG. Rockets, Guard is in position. He's just got to make sure he takes the red. spart1e doesn't have time on this, but spart1e does have a Mega time, so expect to see an attack in from spart1e at Mega if he's going to try it. I mean, he can, like, you know, play the game more defensively, but I think that Guard is actually going to be slightly late. spart1e is above it, and now he probably won't go for it, but he's definitely going to be able to get away, get himself a yellow, and not take too much damage. Oh, wow, look at the rocket shot off the wall, pushes spart1e out into the open, and Guard makes that the opportunity to go aggressive, but one shotgun blast, 46 health was on Guard, and he dropped. And shotgun, oh, it's a beautiful weapon to do those kind of moves. It's the ultimate comeback weapon. It's very surprising, and it is really your replacement railgun here. 110 damage if all pellets hit, if I'm not mistaken. Guard will take the red armor. Pockets. Oh. Could actually go back to the red, but he's going to give that away. He knows that spart1e's taking it, going to try and do an ambush. Keep looking, doesn't know. Nice flick rocket lock shot from Guard, though. We'll get him the hit. Let's switch over to spart1e, as he is the man that's shipping. Take middle map. Lock down the red. Gonna bust back in here. He's not going to scare away, and that's a brilliant time. He waited for the rocket shot, and then he moved in, and what a good play from spart1e. He stood very close to the corridor. He waited for the rocket shot, which meant that the travel time he could get in front of the rocket and with the LG and win the situation, push Guard away, won both items, and he now deserves himself a kill if he can lock it down. Guard is hurting. We can hear him failing his rocket jumps. spart1e is going to just put him in a now going to catch him in middle, looking for a rocket connect, but he has got him cornered. 5 frags of difference as we move in almost into the final 2 minutes. Every single second that ticks down now that spart1e holds his lead, he thinks he's probably going to hold on, and I do believe this is going to be his map. Can't see Guard putting himself in a position above Mega, most likely above yellow armor. He hasn't actually taken the yellow armor there. And he's going to have to go aggressive here. Nice rocket jump out from spart1e. That was a really nice play. Guard has once again, he thought he had him cornered, thought he had him trapped. And he just got proven otherwise. Got to give it to both these players. Fantastic game. spart1e got the early lead both times, really playing, his experience card, playing in the map. And Guard, a creative player, a player that goes into situations, it seems, when, most won't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but getting fragged is okay doing that way, but when you give them away, getting them back is another story. But once again, AEC proves himself worthy. Puts up a nice frag onto spart1e. He delays his spawn, spart1e, very cleverly played. Gets himself an LG armor. Guard comes in. About an 80% LG that would have been before Guard got his kill, and he's got to be hurt. 27 health. Once again, another delayed spawn. Guard heard it. He knows he's a yellow armor. He's probably going to try and rocket jump up and then cut him up here. He'd probably still be at the LG area if he's playing this way. I'll look for him, and Guard suspects the same as me, but actually, in fact, if we switch over to spart1e, he's already moved out, and he's in the plasma gun room with the shards, and he's at top yellow, so, spart1e pulling a move onto Guard there, and move on to me as well, so you got to give it to him. There comes some great LG, and that's just going to cripple him a little bit more, and as we move into the final 15 seconds, looks like that spart1e is going to take the first game here at Dreamhack of the group stages. Big 2-0, and a big victory for the man from Fnatic, supported by a MSI, and he will win a nice game, but certainly great performance from Guard, and he can't be too disappointed. I think it was 10-7 the final score, second map, but of course, if you're gonna turn up to your first LAN event and you're gonna topple spart1e first ever game, then that's just gonna be a dream start. But of course, He is going to have other opportunities in the group. But we'll have to see how that works out. All right then, so we are going to make a small adjustment to the stream, as my invisible friend Transor just told me. So he's going to restart the stream, and then we'll be right back and looking around and in guard talking to admins. Can't see Spart1e, but we'll get you in the next game as soon as possible. And fantastic game so far. Great start to Dreamhack. I wonder what happened with Fox and Demon. We'll get an update. We'll be right back here on stream at Dreamhack with levelupyourgame.net. See you in a moment.